Greetings, my fellow ghosts and ghouls. This is JG Art Creator, back again to haunt you with his new frightening Halloween special! Ooh! In this super scary video, I will be painting 4 haunted Halloween arts and crafts projects! Ooh! So, to get into the Halloween spirit, why don't I slip into something a little more fitting for the occasion? Ooh!
There we go. Now it's starting to really feel like Halloween. So, without further delay, why don't we get this show underway? So first up, we have ourselves a pumpkin. And if you listen real closely, it's not even a real pumpkin. It's fake. I decided to go with a fake one for 2 reasons. Firstly, I wasn't sure how I felt about painting over real fruit. And second, I did not want to deal with this. So why don't we get started, shall we? Now, as that cute little intro stated, I am actually doing a Pac-Man themed pumpkin. I'm starting off by painting this whole entire thing black. You know, because Pac-Man's maze takes place in a dark black void. So to make it easier on myself, I'm starting from the very bottom, and also I have a trash bag right underneath my pumpkin because I don't want my painting sheet, I want to call it, to get too messy. Oh crap. Yep, it's stuck in there. Yep, thank God I put this bag down when I did. Hey, if you hold the pumpkin like this, he kinda looks like he has a full set of hair, and all he needs is a little face on him. Now let's paint the rest of the pumpkin black. Let's finish her up. Alright, she's looking very good, very good. Alright, so for the next step, I'm actually going to go in with a tool that I never ever used before. These King Art Mixed Media Gel Sticks. Oh, I'm hoping that these are good. Alright, so my first impressions of these Mixed Media Gel Sticks is that they are very colorful and vibrant. Like, this white is just woo! And that yellow, oh my god, that yellow was poppin'. However, I do have to say that I am not the biggest fan of how these feel against the pumpkin. Like, they feel very, very slimy is the word I want to use. And also, they don't cover a whole entire area like I wanted it to, so some areas, especially with the gel sticks, are gonna look a little weird, but hey, what can you do? I'm just gonna keep rolling with the punches as is. And what is a Pac-Man pumpkin without a few little ghosts running around on it too? Alright, let's get Blinky on in here. Oh my god, I am in love with this red, I'm not gonna lie. This red, oh yes, it's like sexy. And what is also a Pac-Man game without some fruit. I'm gonna draw a little cherry. Let's get this round cherry here. And lastly, we'll add another ghost here. AKA one of my favorite ghosts in the gang, Inky. You know, the dumb light blue ghost that always messes up everything. God, I always loved him growing up while playing Pac-Man World 2. And it also helps that he's actually one of my favorite colors. We'll add some little details like Pac-Man's eye, and these highlights on these cherries. Alright, now here comes the really fun part. Googly eyes! Alright, easy does it. And done. And there we have it. 1 spooky craft down, 3 more to go. Next up, we have this cute little kitty cat. But look out, he got fangs. So first, let's do a little layer of clear gesso on this fine feline here. After that has completely dried, let's go in with the black. Let's make sure not to forget the sides of the cat. Alright, now it's time to work on the main attraction, the front. Before I get back to my acrylic paint, let me use my white paint marker to fill in the crevices that I need to. Yeah, the paint marker wouldn't fit where the teeth are, so paintbrush it is. Alright, let's get those eyes going. Alright, now for the black paint marker. Alright, let's finish off this mouth. Alright, now let's mix a very bright orange for the kitty's ears. Heck, I'll even make the nose orange too. For the eyes, let's make these a bright neon green. And finally, we are tackling the fur. Now here's a surprise. Let's add some glitter! And lastly, let's add some ketchup. My cat has ketchup on his teeth. He's almost obsessed with it as Pikachu is. Yeah, he just bit into my bottle of Heinz ketchup. Yeah, we'll go with that. And with that pathetic lie out of the way, our kitty craft is now finished.
Don't worry, guys. We're already halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there.
Next up, we have this cute little snail. It's scary because it has a skull for a shell. Ooh! And today, we are going to model that snail after a very special snail from a beloved children's cartoon series. I'm talking about the one, the only, Bessie from Disney's Amphibia. Hey, Amphibia is a great show. What can I say? Alright, let's start painting the underbelly. And also, there's actually something underneath this snail that's actually really cool. And I won't tell you until the very end of this craft. So, why not stick around? Alright, next, let's tackle this bad boy of the shell here. And while I'm doing that, I do want to formally apologize to people that really were expecting me to paint this snail in the style of Gary. But I decided against that for 2 reasons. One, my best friend in the whole wide world wanted me to paint Bessie because he is a huge fan of Amphibia. And I don't blame him, that show is freaking fire. And second, I felt like painting Gary would be a bit too obvious of a choice for cartoon snails, and I didn't want to be too unoriginal, I guess. But anyway you slice it, this snail craft is still pretty cool, and if they have it again for Halloween next year, I'll definitely do Gary. let me know down below if you guys want to see a Gary the Snail Halloween craft next year. Alright, now let's finish this scary skull. Ooh. Next, let's add some spots to Bessie's skull shell. Alright, now let's bust out my black paint marker. Alright, let's get up in here too. My paint marker was starting to give out and was becoming very splotchy, so back to my regular black acrylic paint. Alright, now it's finally time to attack her body and face. So let's keep mixing our paints until we get the color that matches her body. We'll paint a little here, we'll paint a little there, and paint a little right here. Alright, now let's get to her belly. Alright, now let's get these eye stalks, and of course, that little mustache? I don't know what that is called. I think those are the whiskers. Alright, easy does it. Alright, let's give her her little eyes. Let's give her a big smile. And then we are done. And now to reveal the secret. Alright, that just leaves one more craft left to go. And last, but not certainly least, we have this cute little flytrap craft. And he's so giving me Autry 2 vibes.
Feed me! Feed me!
And just like the snail craft, he also has a light switch located right on his back. So instead of my paint marker, I'm going to try one of my many Sharpies to see if it gets the same results for outlining. Alright, that kind of bled a little too much for my liking. Yeah, it's just bleeding into the wood. Oh god, yeah, I'm just gonna go switch back to my paint marker now. I don't know. I'm not trusting this Sharpie right now. Oh my god. The paint from this paint marker is bleeding so bad into this woodcraft. Like, dear god. Outlining this thing so far honestly has been a nightmare. Oh god, this thing is like really scary to look at right now. Alright, let's start working on these eyeballs. Alright, let's get this other one too. Alright, and now we start working on the top half of his mouth. Now let's get into them eye stalks. And we'll get here too. And then we'll glob up this tongue with this very cool purple. And now we'll paint his teeth. And thank god acrylic paint is so opaque and that you can always cover it up with a different color if you mess up. This is why I love acrylic paint so much. It is just so forgiving compared to some of the other paints that I've tried. And yeah, I decided that I wanted to change this purple to a more warmer violet, so yeah, the original purple wasn't doing it for me anymore. And now, on to the leaves. And lastly, let's get this pot. And now time to see it glow.
With all of our spooky crafts now finished, there's only one last thing we have to do. Set them up for Halloween. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the end of JG Art Creator's Spooky Halloween Special. Ooh! If you enjoyed the tricks and the treats from this video, be sure to leave it a like. Also, be sure to follow and subscribe for more, or else I will haunt your dreams. Share this video with friends and family to also give them a scare. And be sure to comment down below what your favorite piece from this video was. With all of that said, I wish you all a happy Halloween and see you in the next video. Ooh.